So they say, this sounds great, give it to us. Immediate results. Not asking whether they've understood, not asking what it's all about, but like the woman at the well, give me this water, it'll save me bringing the bucket here every day. Give me this bread always. Give it to us. And Jesus won't. Jesus says, I am the bread. Come to me. In other words, I can't give it to you. You have to come and get it. Come to me. Sir, give us this bread always. I am the bread of life. Come. Come. And it's all in that word come. The whole of Christianity could be summed up in one phrase. What is it to be a Christian? It is to come to Christ. Come. I am. Come. It's not something I can give you out of myself. As much as to say, as I gave you the bread and the fishes yesterday, I can't pass it on to you. You have to come to me for it. You've got to come and get it in me. I can't produce it out of me like I did the bread. Come to me. And this word come is the key word in this answer that he gives to their question. He talks about the results of coming. He said, if you come to me, you'll have infinite resources. You'll never be hungry and thirsty again. You'll never have to go without again. Come. And that's the result. But he not only talks about the result, he talks about the cause. You will never come to me unless the Father draws you. Why is it that you can speak to a whole congregation of people and some come to Christ and some stay away? The answer is the Father needs to draw. It starts with the Father's will, His decision, His initiative. He draws someone and He draws them to Jesus. And as soon as you talk like that about predestination, someone else says, all right, I don't need to come, He's not drawing me. And so Jesus straight away puts it right for the record and says, don't you make an excuse of not coming that the Father's not drawing you. Anyone who comes to me, I will receive. I'll never cast them out. Do you see how he balances up predestination immediately? The trouble is that as soon as you mention predestination, some people will make that an excuse for not coming. But Jesus says, now get it straight. No one comes to me unless the Father pulls him. But you come and see if I'll accept you. It's your responsibility to come. Let no one say they've been turned away. Nobody ever came to Jesus and was turned away because the Father wasn't drawing him. You come. And the future of coming to Jesus is this, that one day in the dim and distant future, Jesus will raise us up. The last day, He will raise us up. And that includes my body. So that we're not just talking about spiritual things, we're talking about a bread from heaven that will actually do something for this body. The bread I ate for breakfast only keeps this old body going for a few more hours, and if I keep on eating it, maybe a few more years. But the bread of heaven that I've eaten will give me a new body. There's no bread on earth will do that. There's bread to slim and bread to fatten you and bread to please you and bread to tickle your palate, but there's no bread to give you a new body. The only bread you can get is the bread that keeps the old body going. But Jesus says, my bread, I will raise him up at the last day. If you come to me, I will take care of you. It is the Father's plan that all those He gives to me, I will look after and keep. It's His will that I shouldn't lose one. That's bread worth having. Come and eat, and I'll keep you until the last day. It is a lovely thought to me that everybody who comes to Christ is a gift of God the Father to His Son. To think that I've been a present from the Father to the Son. When I ate the bread, the Father gave me to Jesus and said, now Jesus, look after that present. Keep him and raise him up at the last day. Well, now that was Jesus finished with the crowd. They had raised 4 questions, and Jesus had drawn them on to consider deeper things. Now, he was doing this in a synagogue. And in verse 41, we hear about another group called the Jews, meaning the Jewish authorities, the leaders, the scribes, the religious responsible authorities. And Jesus had